Just say her name so I know how to say it. Sawayama. Thank you. Is it going?
Yeah.
Damn it. It was like this long intro, and I'm just like, I just want to know how to say your name right. Sawayama. Alright. I want to do my best to be a nice, respectable person. Whew. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Bill, and this is Trying to Stand Right, trying new things in pop culture, because I've been living under a rock. So I know I'm a tad late, but I have a very valid excuse, as well as a small request. Can we make suggestions a little more clear? Because I thought people were mad at me, because I just got STFU, Rina Sawayama. Sawayama. That was the first couple of times this name popped up, and I'm like, that's rude. That's a song name, and it's in this video. So that's an oops. But yeah, I'm gonna be listening to the music of Rina Sawayama. I hope I'm saying that right. I just listened to a clip of it, but there was like background music. It was very distracting. I'm gonna be listening to the music of Rina Sawayama for the first time. Again, to my knowledge, I'm flying in dark. I don't know anything about you or your music, but we're gonna be starting with the official music video for Cherry. I'm quite the connoisseur of music where the title is centered around fruits, so I'm excited. Hello? Oh, Jinx. Oh. Ooh, hello. Oh, I already love your voice. Please continue. Oh, I thought that was just you. I'm like, oh my god, what are you doing to your body? Oh, this song f***s. Ooh, try not to swear so early. Oh, and the choreography is stunning too. Ooh, and I love the androgynous vibe I'm getting here. Woo! Like, this just feels great. Like, Hell yeah. Hell yes, everything about this. Please don't secretly have a sad meaning, and I just haven't picked up on it yet. That was so freeing. Whatever this new thing is you're experiencing, I'm so happy for you. Like, that just really filled me up with so much like joy and like exploration and pleasure, and like I said, like it had this very like androgynous vibe to the person the POV is speaking to in the lyrics, which I loved. Possible yes vibes there. I'll throw that out there with a question mark, but I loved that. Your voice is beautiful. The visuals were all so engaging and enticing, and I loved the choreography. I loved this like almost like central just relationship with like the human form. Does that make sense? That's made me feel really good. And like I said, like whatever this exciting thing is for you, I'm so happy for you. Turning that nervous, this is something new energy into something to be welcomed and embraced. I really enjoyed that. I loved the energy of it. I'm really scared that there's something sad to this, and I think that speaks more to me than it does the song right now. I think that's just my headspace. I'm like, what's the catch? I hate my own stupid food metaphors, but it was like eating soup. Like, it was just so comforting and like warm and welcoming and snug. Whew, but let's look at them lyric words. So won't you, will you be my cherry? Okay, yeah, so first time, something new. Down the subway you looked my way with your girl gaze, That was the day everything changed, couldn't stay the same. Yes, okay vibes. Even though I'm satisfied, I led my life within a lie. Uh-oh. Holding on to feelings I'm not used to feeling because, oh, they make me feel alive. Wait, why did that feel... It's not your fault, but your heart just wants to know. Is this a coming out song? That's a beautiful piece. Like, there's a dynamic here that's changed in, I think the female gaze. Yeah, or girl gaze, here we go, female gaze. With your girl gaze, that was the day everything changed, couldn't stay the same. Holy fuck. Is it? Because if so, that's really beautiful, and I'm glad that it made me feel so warm, and like I said, I was so happy for you. Just like whatever it was that you were, Cherry. I'm stupid. That's really beautiful. Ooh. Yeah, and then that makes sense when it was like, you know, looking back on when everyone was 17 with no ID. Yeah, it's like reevaluating, because like, you know, you realize you're more than who you thought you were. There's something new that you discovered about yourself, and re-examining how you would have spent your time if you had noticed or embraced or accepted this part of you sooner. And I think that's really beautiful. I really like that. Ooh. That makes sense too, because like, you know, Be My Cherry, this is something new, like discovered something about yourself, like who you are at your core, and being so happy about that. Also with that positive, accepting, embracing energy, like pushing back the, this is how you are, where was it? When they tell you that you've got to stay the same even though you're not yourself and you've got somebody, yeah. And it's even about like pushing back against the negativity, the phobes. That's really beautiful. So like I said, like taking that nervous and excited energy, embracing it, turning into something positive and like the joys of like exploration, that's really cool. And like even like the way that you would just like riff and run, like it just felt so free, like the music was exploring your relationship with the different notes. Like it's just beautiful touch. I really loved that. There's obviously going to be a lot of things, I being who I am, that I'm not going to be able to touch on. You know, I identify male, I'm Caucasian, but I really loved that. That just made me really happy, and I love that you were able to utilize that energy and like address it as a positive, and then not let the negativities that push up against that, like not letting that stop your life, this wonderful thing you've discovered about who you are. I already loved the song so much before I realized that. That just makes me really happy. I really liked that. I don't have anything else to say. I'm just trying not to cry right now. If I haven't already, links. I hope everybody gets to feel that. You know? Okay. Time for the song that started my whole confusion. This is STFU, which again, just even putting in a comment, the song STFU, I'm like, this is rude. Context is key.
I was quite surprised you sang it, you know, in English.
Oh, I want to leave this meal right now. No one wants to know about your fanfic. Check, please. To-go box, the food looks nice.
I mean, it's not like
Oh, don't touch faces without permission.
You're mixed, because you don't look.
Okay, yeah, come up. Yeah. Oh, this is so many things I like at once, minus the uncomfortable. God damn. Like, I'm sorry. I know it's ironic for me to be talking right now. I'm all about this, like, rock metal sound, like, yeah. God damn, your voice suits this too! Who the are you? I'm so mad at myself for just knowing you now. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Okay, it's a blooper reel. I'm like, are you still stuck in this date? Get the out of there. I don't know how else to say this. I didn't think the words "down with the sickness" moment would be hitting me today or anytime soon, but like, yeah. Obviously, goes without saying, yes, there is a lot of irony on me now talking on this song or even your music, but I like talking about new music as I'm discovering it. That just also felt like too specific and real, you know? Again, things I'll never understand. I openly acknowledge that and try to be respectful of it to the best of my abilities. That kicked ass. Like, holy mosh me up, daddy, to that. It's just so different than Cherry, and it's like good for you, like to have like that kind of versatility, but then also to just like be so good at it. Your voice was beautiful in there. And then on top of that too, like the sentiment too from like the choreography and having other people like around you and everything, like during the flip off circle and all that stuff, like just hitting on and resonating on that beat of like, this isn't an isolated thing, unfortunately. I can't even imagine. But like, I love the beat of it being so universal, but I love like, I can't think of it as any other way to describe it, but just constructive to take. Again, like take that energy and like push forward the experience, the message for yourself, but also for others, and even just like the face touch. It's like in case nothing else was gonna make you uncomfortable somehow, just adding that in. It's like everyone's got a face. I just met you and you're gonna touch my face or touch someone else's face that you just met. Like, just really driving that home. That song just rocked. I was not expecting my head to bang today. You know, we'll go through the lyrics, but like, this definitely isn't something to be subtle about, and I applaud you for not being a hidden metaphor, even like visually, just out and out. I don't know what the word is for it, but that like latent racism, I guess. It wasn't by any means subtle, but it wasn't like aggressive. You know, it was like ignorant. Really hitting that home. Because I, for a number of reasons, would not have that on my mind. And if nothing else, I appreciate being introduced to that world briefly through a music video and song. Because like I got the idea that it's, you know, kind of like where your mind wanders to and how you want to respond, then also having to like rise above it and reclaim your time. It was very Evanescence reminiscent. That's my band name. I already love that sound just as it is, but like you really nailed it and made it your own, and like 16-year-old Bill would have absolutely thrived on that song. He was a little metal boy. How come you don't respect me? Expecting fantasies to be my reality. Yeah. Why don't you just sit down and shut the up. As someone outside looking in through a window, this isn't stuff that I experience or even like is on my conscious mind, and I appreciate just being honest and real with that. You know, the lyric reminded me of it. There was also like starting to get like it was a little like the fanfic and stuff, like it was getting a little like sexualized too. And yeah, I guess, you know, also feeling like fetishized or like a commodity. That's gross and unfortunate. I'm very, very sorry and been through more friends. Oh, that I can count on my fingertips. Oh, wow. Jesus. Yeah, and kind of also hitting on that romantic setting isn't an isolated incident, but also it's not an isolated incident as far as like that paradigm as well, you know? That expectation shouldn't be there for you to be like calm and collected through it, you know? Again, I don't want to keep talking out of my ass on things that aren't for or about me, but I will say that I appreciate the insight into an aspect of life I don't understand. And it just slapped. All right, it's in French. This is fine. I can't even master the one language that I do know. Forgive me. I'm gonna do my best. Comme des garçons. Oh, the translation for it's right there. I'm stupid. I'm like, so like men, boys to men, like the boys. Comme des garçons. Garçon. Oh, I'm sorry if I said it wrong. I'm sorry. Sorry, I am mesmerized right now. Your voice is lovely. I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at here.
I'm so confident. Excuse my
Oh.
don't fuck with me, ho.
Oh, I already got that impression. I will not fuck with you.
It's okay, you should let
Ooh. Damn, I love your voice.
go des garçons.
God, I'm liking this energy of challenging, like, gender norms. And the song's so soothing and lulling.
I'm so confident.
But I also want to dance, but like alone. I really liked that, but holy crap, that just... Wow. That was, I don't know what the word is for it. That like calm, like club music kind of vibe. And it just kind of swept me away. I loved also cutting over to the like slacks and the button-up shirt and the tie. Like doing that, and then the effects and everything. Green screen, but like everything still kind of felt like filtered in a little 90s, maybe early 2000s. Maybe it is about putting that layer of outdated technology and visuals. Because it felt very like tongue-in-cheek to be like confident like the boys. Like maybe even taking a stab at what we perceive to be masculinity and femininity. Because like I said, like it kind of played with a lot of those visuals. Ooh, so much I feel like definitely flew over my head. But it was so engaging to watch because it really felt like catering to both. Like this is something to move to and think about. It gave me a lot like have fun and relax, but also like there's something here if you want to do what I do and like dig through, you know, and excavate an entire dig site of a pop song. I really enjoyed the sound of it. Like there was something about it where it's like, ooh, play that in a bar while I'm like grabbing a drink and trying to find where my friends are, and oh no, I'm alone, but oh, it's okay because the song's on. I'm interested to see what the lyrics are, but it kind of gave me that, hitting on that I wish I could interrupt you like the boys. Even the lyrics saying like the boys, like just kind of putting that down, like I said, the outdated visuals and then even the lyrics, like it's not, oh, I want to be like the men. Like it was very empowering, and again, is probably not for or about me, but I still appreciate it. I appreciate it as someone who also has to continue to fight what our preconceived notions of masculinity are. It's fun, but I won't say I have it the hardest by any means. Excuse my ego, can't go incognito. Every time you see me, it's like winning big and... Yeah! Okay, yeah. It's definitely... I wish I could spread out on this train station seat like the boys. I wish I could talk over you and explain this to you like the boys. Okay. There's something too about going straight from this from STFU. After seeing you be so angry, this one just felt like over it. It's so soothing, and I think that's kind of the idea, is while tongue-in-cheeking like toxic masculinity, trying to sort of coerce you away from it. Like, I think this song is supposed to tell you, like, it's okay to also not be like that. It's okay to shed that away, like bestowing confidence on those who don't want to be like the boys, if that makes sense. Make It Rain, I'm taking names. Like, it makes me think of like, not only like maybe even taking credit, but it made me think of like taking last names, you know, kind of hitting on that like undercurrent of the systemic patriarchal issues, the patriarchy. Am I allowed to say that? Patriarchy? Can I acknowledge it while being arguably part of the problem, while trying not to be part of the problem? Why did you guys ask me to talk about these songs? I feel like I'm not the right person to talk about these songs, but I like them. But I don't know, as someone who's had to, you know, deal with a lot of the LOL, you're crying at emotionally intense and charged songs on the internet, I also appreciate taking a jab at what we perceive to be masculinity. I appreciate that, but like I said, I'm not gonna pretend that I understand all of it. I really enjoyed that. Like I said, that's a good song to come on, and it's like I'm scared that I'm in a club, and I will wait for my friends to text me back. All right, and next we're gonna be watching the official video for Bad Friend. I'm the bad friend. Duh. I'm nervous. I don't want this to be upsetting. May of 2020. I feel like I was so much younger in May of 2020.
Summer of 2012.
Oh no. Oh no.
Getting kicked out on the street.
Damn it though, but oh no.
I'm a bad friend.
Oh no. Ask your friend about the ring on the table. Don't. Okay, I get it. Oh god.
Don't even know where you are.
No, smoking's bad for you.
Truth is.
Fuck. Oh, it's such a bop, but I'm so upset. Ooh, hello back there. I hear you.
I'm so good.
Literally don't kick them while he's down.
I'm so
Shh. Oh god. No, that's murder. Oh god. A ghost? The friend wasn't even there? What a twist. I really liked that video, and I really liked the song, but damn. Like, at first I was thinking, and I think that's the point of the video, at first I was thinking, oh, like, bad friend is in, like, oh, holding the ring, like, end of a relationship or divorce, but no, it was the friend who, like, wasn't picking up on the energy, seeing the ring, like, just out there on the bar, and not even paying attention to, like, actual signs of, like, hey, like, what's up? Not even, like, asking about that stuff, like, not being aware of it or falling out of touch. I don't know. There was something about it where it's like, you know, if you were closer, like maybe you would have known to anticipate asking, oh, how's the old marriage going? You know what I mean? It was really interesting through the visuals, but I also liked playing with that at the opening, but then sort of expanding on it. Like, we never really went back to the ring, and it's like, you know, not 100% bad times, like they were having fun and drinking and smoking, but also it's like, those are also, like I said, those are bad things. Don't smoke, you know, drink responsibly when you're of age. Like, having those unhealthy things or unhealthy treatment of things in front of you, like kind of comparing it to an unhealthy friendship or feeling like you have one, you were just punching the floor there, and it's like the friend was never there, or you're upset with yourself. You are literally saying that you're a bad friend. Maybe it's feeling like you did that. The song was really lovely, but like, holy damn, what a fascinating, like, specific feeling and story to tell. I don't know. I think it's a very interesting thing to write about, and I also loved the visuals. I love that it kind of had that, like, noir kind of flavor to it, like really like, oh, because instantly it was something about like 2012. Your mind is wandering to the past, so you also visually took us to the past. I really liked that. It kind of, I think, illustrates how complicated relationships can be and how sometimes, you know, whether you have a bad friend or being a bad friend, like it's not always going to be so cut and dry or clear. And I think it really yields a lot of legitimacy to the, you know, sometimes you're not aware of toxic behavior or sometimes you're not aware of what you're neglecting. Illustrating how that felt, or maybe even owning up to it a bit yourself, because I think the song could have been exactly the same if you had changed the perspective to you're a bad friend. I feel like it still would have worked, but I think keeping it I'm a bad friend, I think a lot of it's also about owning up to it. I do find that interesting to like keep it centered, but I think it's also to kind of encourage you, the listener, to kind of reflect on the impact you have on others. Yeah, put your hands up if you're not good at this stuff. Yeah, like implying that it's something, you know, that doesn't always have to be permanent. It's something that can be improved on and worked on. I think, yeah, it's about exploring that and owning up to it and wanting to work on your relationships more. That sudden realization that like someone you care about, someone important to you, kind of devolving back into a stranger. And yeah, then I guess that makes sense too with the ending visual where suddenly you're just alone and your hands are bloody and you've been punching the floor. Like you're mad at yourself. Hell yeah, pushing for emotional growth, maturity, and understanding. I love that. The message, not the situation. It bopped real nice, but it really got me like sad thinking. I'm just nervous because now I feel like after getting some positive thinks, some sad thinks, some, you know, harsh realities, just like how this can sound like anything, I feel like this is gonna invoke anything at any moment. I'm very nervous still, but we're closing out the night with XS, extra small, squiggly face emoji, I don't know. But the official video for XS, this is also a 2020 jam. Oh, 2020. I hate looking at it. I hate looking at the number. It used to be so aesthetically pleasing. Ew. Hello? Is it Tang? Is it makeup?
More.
Whoa!
Only on my
Oh. Ooh, what a sexy middle finger to capitalism. Okay. It was the second distorted moment that did it. Yeah. Oh, that angry face. Oh, we started to unplug from the Matrix. Wait, was she? Oh, I love it. I'm sorry, you're a robot. Oh, oh, guys, I was joking about being in the Matrix. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ooh, I heard that back there, but like, Jesus Christ. Ooh, those notes, but oh no. No, don't put Rina Sawayama in the trash. Yeah. I won't lie, I fell for that for a second. I was about to go, good thing this was the last song, because I was about to assume that there was something shallow here. Good thing this was the last song. Yeah, because I like kind of smelt it for a second. I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know, I didn't get the impression in the last 4 songs that you would cave to the system. I loved that. Like, it sounded like just a pop song, like, sound and feeling to it. But then as soon as, like, the guitar and, like, the distortion started to really kick in, like, holy like, yeah, kiss my ass too. Unless you sponsor a video. And I liked the idea of being a product and then like even taking the product like physically from your body, but like the machine, you know, short circuiting or like starting to like wake up and starting to look around. And it's like, I liked that moment of like self-realization in the middle of the infomercial. It was at the very beginning I heard Tesla. Yeah, right here. I'm looking at the lyrics now. Tesla and Calabasas. And I was like, oh, this is just a party song. That's fine. You earned a party song after, you know, a lot of really intense and poignant pieces. I wouldn't have been mad by any means. Like, you do you. But I was like, oh, that's a little shocking that so many people were like, listen to this. And I'm like, yeah, it's a party song. It's cool. Expensive things are nice. Like, whatever makes you happy. But no, machine can kiss my ass. But also realizing that we're all kind of part of it, like that ownership. And it wasn't like she was behind the camera like going, oh, I hate making commercials. Like, she was up on the stage, she was selling the product, she was like a little like, ooh, the formula, and like holding it in the like all the poses and everything, and then like starting to like wake up and realize what you're contributing to. And I'd even argue realizing that there's something wrong even with the product or how they're selling the product. But then also I think hitting on how like we, like either you as a musician can be a commodity and thrown aside, or we as people can be commodities or thrown aside. I really enjoyed it, and I loved that it caught me off guard. I loved that I was so disarmed by it. But I loved how you couldn't really tell, were we selling bags? Were we selling the thing in the bottle? Was it makeup or a hair product? But then you just kind of saw someone drinking out of the bottle at the end, and like the way that it looked too, like down to those little details. Like I really liked that, and I loved how it kind of took a minute to kind of, you know, talk about how we're treated as consumers, but also how we're sold things. Like the thing that threw me off the most was like that moment where we're pulling the goo out of the robot, but like that show must go on kind of vibe where things were going wrong, and like, you know, she's falling but still like holding it up like still trying to sell it. And I loved how then we see the people on the streets drinking out of it, and again, not really being sure what this product is. You know, they're kind of dressed the same, like everything in that infomercial was like being sold and influencing people. As we saw Rina, you know, with the sell, hold, ooh, those guitar riffs kicking in, it felt like the song was also kind of like breaking like she does later, if that makes sense. Like I really liked that. I really enjoyed that. It was like the perfect amount of like provocative and eerie. It knew that it was gonna beat this message over my head, but it was still like balanced well with something to say and having fun. And it didn't go so far that it detracted from its own message, but it also didn't, like, it's that energy of like, isn't this messed up, instead of like, you're the problem. You know, it was like, open your eyes, think about this, like thought-provoking, but like palatable. I enjoyed it. And like the song was a fucking slam, and I love your voice, and like that sounded incredible. And like I said, it was like that perfect blend of like, I'm having fun, but also, oh damn, all at once. I really had a good time listening to her stuff. Like, your voice is incredible. You always have something wonderful and engaging and interesting to say. And like the music is always so great. Everything's just so different. Like, I could not tell you what you do except just like storytelling through music. And it's so engaging. That was so fun. I really enjoyed that. And I'm really mad that I got so confused and thought everyone was telling me to shut the fuck up when you were first getting suggested. But god damn, I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys did too. What do you guys think? What do you think of Rina Sawayama? What do you think of her songs? My thoughts, let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like the video if you did. Subscribe if you want more. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, there are resources in the description for information on Black Lives Matter, the Trevor Project, and mental health resources should you or someone you know need them. Please remember to be mindful and respectful of others. Wear a mask, be safe. Take care of yourselves, please.